Hello there, Yoga TXers. This is Echo tuning back in from Japan at this moment. Thank you for practicing with me today. And this practice will be slow and yin and quite gentle and tender. So if you're feeling that you want to be very active, this might be the practice that your body is very physically passive, but the mind is active, but a more gentle practice. So tune in with where your energy is at today and slow down with me. This is the slow down. So that being said, we can come off any props if we have them, but it will be useful to have two blocks if you have them and a bolster. They will be your friends in this practice. And we're going to go ahead and start in a seat and extend the left leg out a little bit wider, right foot meeting the left thigh. And you can bring a block or a pillow or an encyclopedia to the left calf. I always use encyclopedia as if people still read them. I like to read books, but who knows? Let's bring the left elbow down, right arm stretching up and over. Left hand can come alongside the left ear. For those of you that are feeling really tight, you might need to stand the left palm, twisting open. So look into and feel into where you're at today. Deep breaths in and out of the nostrils. Getting into the side line of the body, our gallbladder meridian connects with our decision making. The top arm gets tired. You can bring the right hand behind the head, open the chest here. Relax the muscles in the face. And slowly reach the right arm up and out of the posture. Twist to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand on the right knee. Nice and long through the spine. Come back through center. Bring the left foot in, right leg extends nice and long. Bring that block or prop over to the right calf. Right hand can come down, left arm stretching up and over, or right elbow. This side's a bit more tight for me, so you might notice on one side you need a little bit more assistance through the props or less assistance. I'm using my fingertips instead of my palm this time to give me a bit more lift. If the top arm gets tired, can bring the left hand down behind the head as well. Keep the chest opening. Relax the muscles in the face. Lift the left arm up and out of the posture. Twist to the left. Right hand at the left knee. Open the chest. Let's come back through center. Bring the right foot to meet the left foot. And we're going to bring the heels closer towards the groin here. Pick up the big toes, open the chest, and slowly bring the chest forward. And you might find tiny pulses. So we're opening into the groin, into the abductors. So it might feel a bit tingy for the knees or the hips. Only go far as your edge lets you go. And if you're rounding the upper back, keep the spine straight. Lead with the chest. Continue to breathe. And let gravity slowly bring you down deeper. You can come into more stillness. Let the body, the upper body, drop into the posture. Let's peel the chest up. Let's pull the left knee into the chest. And you're going to bring the left arm around the left knee, right elbow around the left foot, and like you're cradling a little baby. Let's move from side to side. Not everyone will want to do this next variation. This is not very in, this is more active, so feel free to opt out if you'd like and just stay here. Or you can try to bring the left calf onto the left shoulder and then maybe right hand to the outside of the left foot, stretching the left foot up, left hand down, opening here into a compass, opening the chest, looking up. Wherever you are, rebend that left knee, bring it out in front of you, and set the left shin on top of the right shin. So for some of us, the left knee is going to be way up high. That's perfectly fine. You can use a block or something to prop the left knee up. We want to sit up nice and tall through the spine. And slowly begin to fold forward. Elbows on the calves, the shins. Keep the spine straight. Toes are slightly dorsiflex, meaning flex towards the shins. Feeling a stretch into the glutes, specifically the left glute. Peel the chest up. And bring the right knee into the chest. Give it a little rock. Rock the baby. This side is tighter for me. I kind of set it right in my little blip first. This tight, this side, this tight. Can stay here, perfectly beautiful bus stop, or begin to try to wear that right calf, the right knee, like a shoulder backpack. Left hand can go to the outside of the right foot, right hand down to the right side. Peeling up, ooh, and that's tight for me. Extending the right leg up. And slowly bringing it down, everyone. Right shin on top of the left. Sitting up nice and tall. Flexing the toes. And slowly folding forward. Take your time. Maybe you use your prop at the front if you can go a little bit deeper for the forehead. I notice in this side I can go a little bit deeper in a way I can't on the left side. Lifting the chest. Bring the blocks off to the side and stretch the legs out in front of you. I'm going to bend the knees, place the bolster underneath the knees, and we're going to come down onto the back. Take a hold of the bolster and you're going to lift the hips and bring the bolster underneath the hips. Supported bridge pose. So you can stay here, hands on the hips if you'd like, and just feel this pressure at the lower back. Help to decompress any tension in the lower lumbar. If you'd like, you can extend the legs out long. You might have to wiggle the hips a little bit to get to a place that feels comfortable. Arms extend. One of my students this week called this pontoon. So since the knees bent is bridge. This is like a little pontoon boat going underneath the bridge. If ever it gets too intense for the lower back, you can always rebend the knees, plant the feet, hands alongside the body. Since I've got a pinchy lower back today, I'm going to keep my knees bent. And if the knees aren't already bent, bend them, bring the feet to the earth, and then lift one leg at a time. So the hips are balancing on the bolster. Feet are up, and straighten the arms up as well. So waterfall pose, letting the water flow down, letting the blood flow down back into the core. Deep breaths in and out of the nostrils, staying in presence, meeting that field of presence in the stillness and silence. And bring the feet down. Lift the hips, bring the bolster to the mid-back. Let the glutes drop down. Feet go long. Arms alongside the body. You might have to wiggle until this feels a bit more comfortable. Drop the hips down. Make sure that the lower back feels long and not crunchy. Opening up the chest. Nice big heart opening, belly opening into the solar plexus. Let the body be supported, heavy and grounded in the earth beneath you. Hands to the bolster. Slowly lift the chest. Come up to a cross-legged seat. Sit up nice and tall and just pause. Land, feel, be. And how does it feel to slow down, to ride the waves of breath, to just be, to receive presence, to be presence? Bring the hands together, heart center, bowing head to heart. And thank you for showing up for yourselves today. Namaste. Thank you, dear yogis, for being here. Thank you, Yoga TX. You can find me in all the places down below, our Echo. And yeah, retreats and in-person spaces, all the things that I offer and the ways that I show up in the world. Feel free to tune in and reach out, and blessings on your journey.